Military Appreciation Night here at the Rock. It's the Devils, it's the Islanders, and time for Puck Drop, presented by FanDuel Casino. Get your thrill on. We're underway. Thanks for joining us here on a Monday night of the Rock. Hughes back to Jack Hughes. Hughes to the dot. Hughes still with it, looking for a deflection in front. Sorokin steers it aside. Luke Hughes to Jack Hughes to the goal line. Centers to Hischier, and he spotted wide. Now to Jack. Hash marks. Hischier back to Jack. Straight up top for Luke. Creeps up. Finds Brad. Centering pass to Timo Meier, and he scores. And the Devils score in the power play, and they take a 1-0 lead.
Initially, but the Devils again on this power play. I thought the Islanders kept everything to the outside. We're doing a good job, but the Devils, good puck retrieval, and they stayed with it, spent the whole time in the offensive zone, and finally a seam opens up right here for Timo Meier, and the quick shot after.
Only 2 shots, one of them went in for the Devils, and they've got the 1-0 lead. Islanders still looking for their first shot. Nearly 6 minutes played. McEwen, sharp angle shot saved by Sorokin.
I'm one of those guys that believes it's good to have different guys in the lineup. No, you don't want injuries, but
Jack Hughes with a shot sticked aside by Sorokin.
Just different.
Centering pass doesn't get to Glendening, held in by Dillon. Luke Hughes with a spinorama to the circle, and a shot at a belly save by Sorokin. Thank you, Rachel. It's so hard to win when you don't get that much production. Here's Luke Hughes. Shot Holmstrom got in the way. Goes out to Glendening with a shot, and it went wide. Cotter is prone in the crease, bounces back out to center ice.
I'll tell you, Luke Hughes has had a terrific start to this hockey game. He is absolutely jumping. Had an assist on the power play goal. He's had a couple of chances and great spin move for an opportunity.
Romanov with a shot that's gloved out of the air.
Yeah, you always respect your coach. I hope you would anyway as a player, but certain guys, when they send you a message.
Centering pass, Glass, scrambled for possession, and Ilya Sorokin able to gobble it up outside the crease.
Well, the Devils came to play, develop that quickly as we were talking about coaches, but it ends up being a turnover right here by Mayfield. Tries to go back behind his net. It's picked off by Palat. He gets it right out to Cody Glass for a great scoring chance. But great positioning.
Puts it back behind that. Palmieri, Siki centering pass to Bo Horvat. They didn't have an angle. Heineman. D'Angelo with a shot deflects wide. Looking for Cizikas. Richie can't gather it up. Jack can. Here comes Hughes flying. Hughes backhand, big time, bad save by Sorokin, and bodies knocked the net off its moorings.
What a great play by Brendan Dillon. The bailout Mason on the turnover.
Mayfield shot. Rebound goes back to Mayfield, and a glove save by Markstrom. So it creates an offensive face-off. Cizikas with it. Ziplikov tries to stuff it near side, goes off the side of the cage. Duclair off the wall, chopped at by Siegenthaler. Cotter by himself. He's got Pulak to get around. He manages to, gets a shot away, and Sorokin makes the save. Brings it into the zone. Dangles the blue line, but loses the puck to Meier, who will skate with Pratt. Islanders do get back. Meier flings it on, paddle away by Sorokin. Romanov bumped off the puck by McEwen, kicks it onto his stick. Good job loosening it up back out to the point. Dillon for Luke Hughes. Luke Hughes grips a shot, gloved by Sorokin. He can't hold on to it. McEwen catches up with it in the corner, trying to get around Romanov to the left of Sorokin. Up the wall for Dillon. Kicks it to his stick, leaves it back for Cotter. Dangles the blue line, but his pass is picked off by Duclair, and the Islanders will hit the red line, send a bouncing puck on, and Markstrom was forced to make the save.
That was a little bit tricky there, that save, the short hop.
Cizikas with the steal, but it bounces back out to center ice. Glass, great pass to Gritsuk. Gritsuk with a heave and a save by Sorokin. Of the New Jersey Devils, 1:53 seconds on it. Devils 1-for-1 on the power play, and we get started. You like the whole theory, Bryce, of fresh ice advantage to the power play? Couple of pokes at it near the side of the net by Hischier, finally cleared by Horvat, but not out of the zone as it goes to the wall. Heineman without a stick, but Luke can't keep it. Then he blind passes it where it's stolen away by Palmieri. Islanders in the midst of a change. He's able to find Horvat, who scores. For Horvat now with 6 goals in 6 games, and we're tied at 1.
To the play, and Palmieri does a really good job of finding him. Now watch here. And Horvat jumps in the play. Nobody can pick him up. He snaps one. He can really shoot the puck. And you see a little confusion there as a few Islanders are going to the bench, and Horvat elects to stay at the...
Pajot leaves it for Anders Lee. Cross ice pass to DeAngelo. DeAngelo, his pass goes off a skate. Devils with a chance here. Here comes Hughes, flying. Hughes, shot, shoulder save by Sorokin. Devils and the Islanders tied at 1, and we're underway here in the third. Thanks for joining us here on a Monday night, Veterans Day. Palat hits the red line, sends it down. Sorokin's going to play in the trapezoid, backhands it up the wall. Stolen! And a shot by Palat is steered aside by Sorokin. Siegenthaler up the wall, taken by Holmstrom, back behind the net for Siegenthaler. Bouncing puck, edge of the trapezoid. Goes back out to Jack Hughes. Holmstrom with a shot. Scramble for possession. Markstrom makes the original save, and nothing can get out in front as Drouin couldn't center.
What a sequence. You remember, anything can happen in Jersey, and Siegenthaler might have made something happen here to make a save and keep this game tied at 1. See that puck's loose, and look at Jonas Siegenthaler come across and help his goaltender out, Markstrom, after he made a great save.
Nemec to the blue line. Feathers a pass to Jack with a move around Simplikov. Still with it. Jack, shot, save, rebound, another save. McEwen with the shot. And finally the Islanders touch it up.
Stays with it, keeps the feet moving, draws the tripping call. Devils get Markstrom out of the net. Extra attacker Jack Hughes.
For Luke. Luke back to Jack. Jack tries to stuff it, won't go. Goes to the far boards, tapped back by Horvat. Hischier couldn't bat it out of the air. Pratt, Luke, Jack, shot, save, rebound, save by Sorokin. Another rebound steered aside with Meyer right at the doorstep. Approaching a minute to go on the kill. Barzal back to Schaefer. Dances the blue line. Back out to Horvat, the goal scorer. Schaefer slings a shot, deflects on, save, rebound, score. On the power play, the Islanders stick with it, and they break the 1-1 tie. Islanders take the 2-1 lead.
You just saw it coming. A loose puck. Schaefer just whips a wrist shot to the net. Markstrom bats it down. One more look. Palmieri's right in front screening him. I think it hit Brendan Dillon.
It sure did.
And he tries to block it. He sticks his arm out, and Markstrom's going left, and that puck ends up going right into the...
Brad finds Luke to Jack. Jack lead the goal. Tries a sharp angle, won't go. Hischier with a shot and a save by Sorokin, and the Islanders clear it out of the zone.
There's been a difference here, no question about it. Here's Jack right from the goal line. Catches the right shoulder right by the numbers on his shoulder, number 30.
Mercer battling. Time ebbing away. 15 seconds. Goes back into the corner. Bratt waits for it to come down. Bratt forced into the corner. Tries to sling a centering pass. Goes off a skate. Bratt gets it back. One-timer. Nemec on. They score! Nemec the blast from the point. And they crack the code on Sorokin. And we are tied at 2. What a great time for Nemec's first of the year.
Unbelievable. Just when it looked like they were going to lose their first home game possibly, there's no quit, and they get the puck to Nemec up high, and they get a bounce of their own as it's blocked up top. Right here by Holmstrom, but it bounces and changes direction on the goaltender. Sorokin in the net.
But no harm, no foul. Face-off controlled by the Devils back out to center. Hischier's just going to flip it down. And for the 4th consecutive time at home.
Well, his overall game has been Nemec. And now he gets a big goal, and it's his first of the season.
Islanders win the face-off. Schaefer, Horvat. And the Islanders trying to calm it down with Pulock. Almost intercepted, but it's poked ahead by Barzal. Now he's got a head of steam. Gets it to Drew and back to Barzal. Matt Barzal scores! So the Islanders recover and they score in overtime and they get the extra point, ending the Devils' 7-game winning streak at home.
Really nice play, give and go on Barzal. A little to the back end to the forehand and beats Markstrom. Good hockey game.